Hi friends, it is Friday night, February 7th, and I just wanted to make another video tonight, and I just realized I have these things on. I want to make another video tonight to explain to you what happened today, because I went to the oncologist finally today. I did a live video on Facebook earlier, but for those of you who are watching primarily on YouTube, I had been waiting and waiting for a phone call from the oncologist's office, and it just never came and never came. And finally yesterday, I made a phone call or two, and my mother-in-law texted a lady that she knows who works at the hospital, and we were able to find out that there had been some miscommunication between the surgeon's office and the oncologist's office about me and about whether or not I had already had an MRI and things of that nature. So this morning while I was teaching, I got a phone call, and I've just started telling my students if it comes up and it's a number from Candler Hospital, I have to take it. So they asked me if I could be there at 1 o'clock. I went in. It wound up turning out that they had just scheduled me in, even though they had a full docket for the whole day. So I wound up waiting about an hour and 45 minutes. But when I went back, I loved the nurse. I really liked Dr. Yanucci, who I hadn't seen in probably 7 or 8 years since I was having some anemia issues a long time ago. And she's very calm, very clear. She explained everything to me. I am going to be having chemo starting Thursday, February 20th. At first it'll be every 2 weeks for a while. Then after 4 rounds of that, I will have a different set of chemo drugs for 12 weeks. So the first 4 rounds are adriamycin, which the generic name is doxorubicin, and Cytoxan, and its generic name is cyclophosphamide. So those of you who know about this sort of thing, those are the first 2. And then after about 8 to 10 weeks being on those, I'll go on, I think it's called Taxol, and she's going to try to see if my insurance will pay for carboplatin, because they have a lot of good success with triple negative breast cancer, greater chance of higher survival rate if you use carboplatin. And then she told me she really does want me to do genetic testing, and I totally agree. And if it should happen that after all the chemo and surgery I still have cancer cells in my body, there's already a drug called Xoloda. I think it's Xoloda, and there are a couple other ones. And they actually do have a couple clinical trials right now that I could take part in. But I am praying, I'm asking God in His mercy to help all of this to work. Lots of people after the chemo and surgery are cancer-free, and I'm just praying and asking for that. I ask you to pray for that with me. I unboxed a lot of stuff last night. The video was really long, like 14 minutes, so I don't want to make such a long video, but I did get 3 more things today in the mail. And this is like, it's just completely cheering me up right now, you guys, to do this and to be able to write thank you notes and connect with people. It makes me sad sometimes that we can't all see each other and connect during times when we're not going through a crisis, but at least we know we're there for each other in a crisis. So here's the first little box, and I didn't pre-open these tonight. And so, oh, yeah, I'm not going to say who it's from, but I'll thank them individually, but this is a special nail reparative and strengthener, because a couple of these chemo drugs I'm going to take basically soften up your nails and make them ridges, and some people, if they don't do stuff to help with it, then their nails will actually fall off. And so my friend Holly Lang-Strawn, who's been giving me really good advice as she's forging on this pathway ahead of me, she told me to buy this, and so I'm going to start using that before I even start going to chemo. You who bought it for me, I'll message you about that. Then there is a nice envelope here from something called Survivor Room, but so I don't know what that is. I'm always really careful opening these with scissors because I don't want to cut anything that needs to not be cut. This, I will also thank the person about, but I already actually know about this, and I'm really excited to get this. This is a kind of an athletic shirt that I can wear just for running or athletic activity, but it's also chemo port accessible. So when I go for chemo, instead of having to lift a shirt up or pull a shirt way down, I can literally just unzip a little bit here and let them access my port. And it was I didn't even know these existed, so I didn't put them on my wish list. But people very, very near and dear to my heart found out about these, and they ordered me one, and it looks like it's going to be perfect. So thank you very much. Stuff you never even knew existed for people going through different types of cancer. That just fills like a whole catalog on Amazon once you know what to look for. And then finally, this one, the little notes got stuck in the... Sorry, you guys can't see what I'm doing. I have a big envelope. And this is from the same person who got me the nail strengthener, and it is the book that all of the women on the support pages say I need, Surviving Triple-Negative Breast Cancer. And this is what they're all telling me that I need to read. It has everything in it. I just flipped through it and saw carboplatin and a whole explanation about that. So everything, instead of me having to go online and look at articles and all that, everything I need is right in here. So, like I said, I will be thanking those people, and I just thank all of you for your continued prayers. Next thing is early Monday morning, I have to go for my pre-op visit, and then I think they're going to try to combine that with, I need an echocardiogram because one of the drugs I'm going to be given can do damage to your heart, so they want to make sure your heart is strong. As far as I know, I have a good, strong heart. And then port placement will be on Thursday. Love you guys, and I will see you soon.